Hi, everybody. Okay, so it is Thursday, and today we're going to be talking about rebuttal and what you need to do to prepare for rebuttal for your cross examination debates. So, if you take a look at today's class plans for rebuttal, remember going down, jump to this week from the bookmark. You can access this from Schoology. Today, we're going to be taking a look at rebuttal information and how to prepare for the rebuttal. And then, when we're done with discussing that, I'm going to talk to you about how to remind you how to submit your constructives tomorrow to get ready for debates starting on Monday. All right, so let's begin by discussing how to prepare for rebuttal in rhetoric and research, especially in this cross examination debate. So remember, rebuttal is everything in this debate is 3 minutes 3 minutes for your constructive, 3 minutes to ask questions, 3 minutes to answer questions, and then 3 minutes for rebuttal. So let's talk a little bit about how to prepare. You cannot pre-write your speech word for word because you don't know what the other side is going to say. And remember, in the rebuttal, you have three goals: attack, defend, and conclude. Now, the attack you can kind of prepare maybe a little bit for, but you don't know 100% what their contentions are going to be. Defend, you can remember, like I said, throw in a bunch of evidence from that maybe you didn't have time to do in your constructive and throw that in because you know you're going to have to defend your own contentions. So some of those things are things, and then you can absolutely pre-write your conclusion. Um, but some things you're just going to need to anticipate what must be said and prepare some main points. So you want to prepare. If you don't prepare, you're going to end up doing some of these things. Number one, dropping a contention. So forgetting to attack one of your opponent's intentions. Repeat yourself over and over again. Repeat things that maybe you already said in the constructive and you don't want to do that. Argue with a question, like spend way too much time defending yourself, in which case, then it seems like you're trying to hide something. Making statements that are superfluous, meaning they're not necessary. They're not actually part of the debate. It's if you go off topic, I guess, and start railing about something else that won't be good. All of those things may cause you to lose the debate. So, after you've prepared your constructive, think about your opponent's contentions and values, and think about what problems they might have with your contentions, values, and your definitions, so you kind of know how to prepare. We're going to use a preparation document. You'll see it looks very similar to what you used for the fast food debate, and I'm going to have you start to work on preparing some things for that rebuttal speech today. Research, write down um, like links to places that you can go to defend or add more evidence as well. Okay, make sure you have additional support. So, whatever you couldn't use in your speech because of time, transfer over into your rebuttal document and use that in your rebuttal. That also includes if you don't get your conclusion in time, you can transfer that to your rebuttal. If you had 5 or 6 different ways that you thought, oh, maybe we can start our paper this way, or maybe we can start it this way, here's a good opportunity to use that to start your rebuttal. During the debate, take notes. I'm going to be providing you with another document, another flow document. So take notes on that and check off the contentions that your opponent says. And then in the rebuttal, cross off anything that they aren't attacking you on. Any concerns that your opponent brings up during cross examination or anything that they attack you on that you don't feel like you did a good enough job answering, but now you have an answer for, that should go in the rebuttal. Any kind of statistics or evidence that your opponent brings up that you don't think is legitimate, make sure you address that in the rebuttal. And then if there's a difference between the two sides, like you're arguing one thing, let's say you're arguing that that adults means people 18 and older, whereas they are arguing that adults mean people who are no longer under their parents' care and have moved out of the house. So when you make a note of that, so you can discuss it in the rebuttal. During cross-examination questions, make sure you write down what the opponent says so that you can use their words against you as well. That should go on the flow or on your rebuttal document. During the prep time of the speech, organize the flow of the rebuttal: attack, defend, conclude, or defend, attack, conclude. I would say attack first, defend second, conclude last. Use that document that we're about to create to get yourself organized to prepare your information. So in the rebuttal, start with a restatement of the argument. You can grab people's attention. Address the other side's points and attack them. Defend yourself, and then conclude your information. That is essentially what you're doing in the rebuttal. So let's take a look at the document that you're going to be using to kind of help prepare. So this again, in class today, I want you to get together with your partner and I want you to start preparing as much as you can in this document for the rebuttal. So let's open it up and take a look. All right. So this is the same one that we used for the fast food debate, but we're going to be using it for our debate. For the rebuttal, in contention 1, address contention 1 and argue against it. Address contention 2 and argue against it. If they have a contention 3, then include that on there and write something about that. Review your contentions 1, 2, and 3. Our first contention was this. Our second contention was this. If you had a third contention, it was this. And then defend any attacks made against it. Here's where you can start to pour in additional evidence to strengthen your contentions. You can do it here, or you can do it up here in each of the contention slots. And then write your conclusion. So these are some of the places that you can organize now. And I want you to submit this again by the end of class. Once again, everyone is submitting a different document. If I'm on a team of 2 or 3, each one of us is submitting our own document for the rebuttal. We're going to talk about it. We're going to basically write the same things, but I want to see every person preparing a rebuttal document. Okay. So now, last thing that we're going to talk about today is we're going to be taking a look at um, the final draft for your cross-examination debate constructive. So you'll see that this is due tomorrow, Friday at midnight. I'm going to be printing those on Monday morning. So technically, even though it's due Friday at midnight, you have until Monday morning to make any kind of changes. That is whether you're debating on Monday or whether you're debating next week on Friday. I'm printing everybody's on the same day at the same time. So you want to make sure that your constructive is ready to go. Remember how we do this. We go ahead and we click on the assignment. Over here on the right-hand side, it'll say Submit Document. You want to click on Submit Document. It's going to open up a little dialog box. I believe it's going to be Upload, Create, and Resources. Upload, Create, and Resources. You want to use that Create tab. Open it up. Then you're going to go to your document. You're going to click on Share in the upper right-hand corner. You're going to go down here and you're going to change this to McHenry High School District 156. Anyone with this link can. You want to change this to Edit. Then you want to copy the link and press Done. And then go back to this Schoology page and insert the link, Control V, into that Create tab so that I can access your document and I'll print it out. And that's what I'm going to be using to grade your constructives. Reminder for everyone of the schedule for next week. So on Monday, we have Ethan and Max versus Danny and Nathan. If Max is absent on Monday, you are debating by yourself. Danny, if Nathan is absent on Monday, you are debating by yourself. So the debate will happen. The only way a debate won't happen is if an entire team is absent, in which case then the team that is set to go on Tuesday will move up to Monday. And then we'll do the Monday debate as soon as that group is back. So be prepared. And then let's say, for example, on Monday, one team is absent from this debate and one team is absent from this debate, then Wednesday's debate goes up. So be prepared to go because we're going to have a debate on Monday, depending on who's here, who's not. We'll see who the debate is. Hopefully, it's Ethan and Max and Danny and Nathan, because it is kind of disappointing if you are scheduled for a debate and for some reason you decide to take a mental health day. Don't take a mental health day on the day that you're scheduled to debate. Doesn't look good. All right. Hopefully, everybody's doing well, and I'll see you on Monday. You can send me an email if you have any questions. And take care. See you soon.